Daily DVAR halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for February the 20th, 2014. Here we go. Today we're going to tell you about the fast of Esther and how it falls this year. Usually the fast of Esther is the day before Purim. This year it's going to be kind of interesting. Purim starts on Matzai Shabbos, Saturday night, and all day Sunday. So the day before would be Shabbos, and we never have the fast of Esther on Shabbos. So we push it back. We don't want to push it back to Friday, which is Erev Shabbos. And we're all busy with our Shabbos preparations, and so the fast is pushed back until Thursday. Okay, so it's usually held right before Purim, and this year it's pushed back to the Thursday before Purim. What is the nature of this fast? Almost every other fast that we do is pretty much, well, besides Yom Kippur, but most of the other fasts that we fast have to do with remembering the destruction of our temple. And that's not exactly what we're doing here when we have the fast of Esther. The fast is because when Haman originally had decreed his evil decree, it was to try to wipe out the Jews on the 13th of Adar. That's the day before what we now call Purim. And on that day, Haman had been hung, and his decree could not be nullified, said Achashverosh, and therefore the Jews had to actually battle on the 13th to defend themselves, and they were victorious. So when Jews, whenever they see a battle coming, the battlers, the warriors, fast before the battle, and that's because we don't believe that it's just eating a lot of food and strength that will win our battles, but it's also praying out to God that will help us win our battles, and therefore in preparation for a battle they would actually fast. And so that day, the 13th of Adar, was a day that they were fasting. They were victorious. The victory in the regular cities was apparent on the 14th, and that's why we celebrate on the 14th. In Shushan, the victory was apparent on the 15th, and that's why in walled cities we celebrate on the 15th. But that means that because the 13th of Adar was the battle scheduled day, and that's when the Jews were fasting in preparation for that battle, we commemorate that by fasting on the fast of Esther, except that we push it back early this year because it falls out on Shabbos.